Al, what captures your attention during spring practice?
Consistency probably does, as mundane as that sounds. Like, it's really hard when there's not, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel, or the pot of gold there, if you will. But you know, the guys that consistently prepare, invest, and then do it physically on the field, day in and day out, because it's hard. It's hard. You know, tomorrow they have to get the next install. Which are a lot bigger, more sizable than in the season, because we're trying to put a whole season's worth of defense in, and then have recall when we get to the season. So for these guys, we're building a menu that they can choose off of later on. So I would say the consistency of approach, you know, day in and day out, and then that's really imperative on Friday, Saturday. You know, you're off the field Friday, and then you got to turn around and get back on there Saturday. So the guys that can do that consistently, you know, be a pro, if you will, are the ones that you know capture my admiration.
And if you can give us some additional insight into spring practice, is it really about the fundamentals, or are you still looking at the fall?
No, it's fundamentals are key right now. Really, just what are our practice standards? What does a head coach want in terms of our effort and attitude, in terms of our finish, in terms of ball security or ball disruption, tackling, you know, breaking tackles, all those things. We're really just harping on the off days. We're just, you know, doing a 12, 15-minute review on the off day, and just make sure that there are certain fundamentals that bind us all together on defense. And in that, there is no gray area. There is no other way to say it than the way we say it, and the way we perform it, and the way we want to execute it on a daily basis. Yeah, good. They're doing it. All those guys are doing a good job. Again, it's a lot. You know, it's a little bit easier. The season actually is easier, because you really just whittle it down. But when you're building the menu that you're going to use throughout the whole season, it can get, you know, the volume could get big, and it is right now. So some of it's running together. We gotta get those guys calmed down a little bit, and play a little bit more quiet, and then we just try to keep it a little simpler when they're in there, so they can play faster. You know, so let's develop the fundamentals and the techniques, and then we'll catch up on the football in the summer and then preseason camp.